everyone, and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today I have a pretty large Dollar Tree haul. Now, I have not been to Dollar Tree in a hot minute. It's been a while. And our Dollar Tree is not as nice as some of yours that I see, your hauls and everything. You have all these new products and everything. I was in there today. There's a lot of empty shelves and there's not a lot of selection. So maybe they're still renovating ours. I don't know. It always looks like it's in disarray. But I did manage to get some stuff that I need, and more than I probably should have. And they always give us here the paper bag, so mine fits in this. So I'll take one thing out at a time, and I'll show you what I got and tell you the reasons behind it. By the way, everything I got except for 2 items was $1.25, so I did some really good shopping today. The first thing I got were these gray washcloths. Mama's always saying that we don't have enough washcloths, and we probably don't. I think we have like 3, but there are 3 people that live here, and for me that's fine. But my bathroom is gray and white, so I got these. I don't know how they're gonna last. They feel a little, you know, like the fuzzies might come off of them a little bit. I'm not sure exactly. And I have to cut, I'm not going to pull it. I have to cut these tags off and the plastic things in there and wash these before we use them. But I like this. This is their 2-piece home collection, and they're 100% cotton, and they're a nice size. They're 13 by 13. So since there's a large surface area, we need large washcloths. The next thing I got, my sissy found in the store. We went shopping with her today, and we found these Lucky Charms Magically Delicious Marshmallows, a fat-free food. They are bigger than the ones you find in the cereal box. Now, I thought, I can't have these, that these would be the same as the ones that are in the Lucky Charm box. But apparently that's not true. They taste just like regular marshmallow. But these have 7 servings in there. There are 13 pieces for a serving size. There's 100 calories per serving. There is no fat. There is no cholesterol. There's 25 milligrams of sodium, 24 grams of carbohydrates, no fiber, 17 grams of sugar, and it says it includes added sugars 34% and less than 1 gram of protein. So this is something I will not be able to partake in, but I thought my nephew might like it. So we got it for him. You know, maybe it's better if they're refrigerated or something. I'm not sure about that. So that's one of the things we got. Then I got for my nephew and for Mama, the other one, 2 of the Rice Krispie treats, and these are by Kellogg's. These are the rainbow ones. They're in the mega size, and one's for him, one's for Mama. Okay, these have, this is, 1 serving is the 1 bar, okay, and this has 250 calories. There is 7 grams of fat. There is no cholesterol, 250 milligrams of sodium, that's a lot, 46 grams of carbs, which is a lot of carbs, no fiber, total sugars is 23 grams, and added sugars is 46 grams, and there's 2 grams of protein in this. This I definitely cannot have, with the diabetes and everything, I can't. But I like the Rice Krispie treats. I think they're really good. And now I know why I was 254 pounds, because of that. The next thing I got was, let me see. I know there's 3 bags. Okay. 2 bags of sugar-free candies. This one is the coconut. I love a good Mounds bar. I love coconut and dark chocolate. It's sugar-free. 3 pieces is a serving size. And there's 3 pieces in here, so the whole bag is 3 pieces. There's 160 calories. There's 10 grams of fat. There's no cholesterol. There's 50 milligrams of sodium, 27 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, included added sugars is 0, and 1 gram of protein. So that's for the coconut one. These are by Russell Stover. And then I got the caramel ones, which I had once before, and it was really good. And sometimes you just need something sweet, you know, kind of like sometimes you need a drink that's carbonated or something ice cold. Occasionally, and I'm not a big sweet eater, but occasionally I want something sweet, being that I'm so limited as to what I can have. These also are 3 pieces. There are 3 in the bag. There's 160 calories. There's 70 milligrams of sodium. That's a lot. There's 5 grams of fiber, 25 grams of carbohydrates, no sugar. It says sugar alcohol, and I don't know what that means, is 19 grams. So I'm not sure if this is I'll ask the dietitian if this is something I can have or not. And 5 grams of protein. So, you know, just to have something sweet. And then I also found these hard candies, Coastal Bay Confection, sugar-free, butterscotch flavored, artificially flavored. This is what it looks like. The serving size is 3 pieces. There's 40 calories. There's no fat. There's 90 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 0 sugar, and it says sugar alcohol. Again, I have to find out what that means. Is 17 grams, and protein, nothing. So I'm going to try these. You know, I haven't had anything really super sweet in a while, so I'll see if my taste buds like this or not. Because I was a sugar-free snob before. Like, I would, you know, if I had a choice between something regular, you know, with whole milk and all that stuff, or something sugar-free, I would always get the other one, you know, the regular one. Then we need some napkins in the house. This was $1.50. These are the soft touch napkins, dinner napkins, excuse me. There are 50 napkins. They're 2-ply. They're a large size. They're 15 inches by 16.7 3/4 inches. And they're premium, you know, so we needed these. We didn't have any in the house, and I ran out of paper towels. I got some glue. I use this super glue sometimes for my nails. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's really, really bad, but they stay on better with this. But you shouldn't use it for that, so please don't do that. But this does work for me, and I do like it, and I use it for a lot more than just fingernails. So I got that. Then I have a tooth that at the bottom of my tooth, food gets stuck in there all the time, and it drives me batshit crazy. I swear to God. Oh, I swear. And these are the BB for tight teeth, thin thread, original 80 floss picks. And they're 3-in-1 in a fresh mint flavor. You know, they're durable. They're supposed to be comfortable, effectively eliminates bacteria, promoting fresh breath, and it's triple action, and BB stands for Brush Buddies. So that's important. I got that. Oh, I got another thing of candy, which are Werther's Original Chocolate Sugar-Free. I'm not going to eat all this at once, so please don't think this is going to last me for a while. It has a caramel cocoa taste, according to it. There are 5 pieces per serving. There's 40 calories per serving. If you were to eat this whole container, it would be 100 calories. There is 3 grams of fat, with that being 2.5% of saturated fat. There is 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 135 milligrams of sodium. That is a lot. 37 carbs, which is a lot also. And no protein. It says sugar alcohol again is 37 grams, but total sugar 0. If anyone knows what sugar alcohol means, if you could let me know, I would appreciate that. I just have to have a sip of my drink. I would really appreciate that because I don't want to do anything wrong, even though I see the dietitian next week. I got Mama a hairbrush because hers looks really crappy. This was also $1.25, as was everything so far except for the napkins and something else that I got. But this is really nice. She has short hair and it's wavy, so she likes a round brush so she can flip it and stuff like that. It's got the black with the pink. You could put it on a hook if you wanted to. And the bristles are pink and black, and they actually feel like they would be substantial and not break very easily. Then I got from my bathroom the spa soap, creamy milk and honey, moisturizing hand soap for the bathroom. I love the honey and the milk. I think it's a really nice scent. It's very it smells sweet, but I like that. I know lots of people want to smell very clean. I also have regular hand soap in there, but for a company and stuff, we need this, and that will go in the bathroom. Then I have gotten the Be Pure Retinol Serum Under Eye Roller to revitalize your under eyes, because I have very wrinkly under eyes. They're, you just remove the cap and slowly move the roller around along the under eye. I suggest putting this in the freezer or the refrigerator, and in the morning it cools it down. And if you have puffy eyes, eye bags, this is going to be really good for that. Anything that's puffy, if you put something cold on, will immediately, or pretty quickly anyway, bring it down, and you won't have those big puffy bags under your eyes. I should have gotten one for Mama to do that too, but maybe we'll share that. I don't know, I'm weird about things when it has to do with the eye. Then I got myself by Soft Textures Argan Oil and Macadamium Nourishing Treatment Mask for all hair types, and it's sulfate and paraben free. It's 2 ounces of a hair mask, and I love my hair mask. And it's it has the argan and macadamian designed to nourish and soften dry, thirsty hair. And this is perfect if you're going to the beach, or if you're going to be outside and you just want to, put a mask in your hair and have the sun beat down on it. It will be like you're having a conditioning treatment at a salon. And I found that works really well for my hair, especially when it gets very, very dry. And this time of year with the heat and everything, and the heat that you use on your hair, we need a protectant, and we need a good hair mask. I also bought a toenail clipper. This is by Sassy and Chic, and this is a larger clipper. You can see that there, how the opening is. The one I have is very small, and I had 2 of them, and they get lost somehow. They just walk away from where I keep them. And I figured if I needed another one, and I wanted it to be a bigger one for like toenails and things like that. So that was that. Then I got by Sobisc the thin vegetable baked snack crackers in the flavor Garden Veggie. There's 130 calories, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, 230 milligrams of sodium, and 3 grams of sugar. So that's what that looks like per serving. Where does it say the serving size? Okay, right over here. There's about 7 servings per container. Again, there's 130 calories. There's 19 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and there is potassium, 50 milligrams in there, but serving size is 14 crackers, so you get a good amount of crackers for just 130 calories. Now, I have problems with bread. I haven't been able to eat like pastas and breads or anything like that. We have to adjust some of my medications, and that just raises my sugar too high. So maybe I'll have like 3 or 4 if I wanted to. Then I have something else that walks away in my house constantly are forks and spoons. I don't know where they go. I know I have looked. It's like the sock, the missing sock from the dryer. These were both $1.25. You get 3 in each. They're substantial. They have weight to them. You just have to wash them to get the glue part off of them. I suck at that. I give it to Sissy to do for me. She's much better at that for some reason. But I only picked up 2. I wanted the smaller teaspoons, like the really small ones. You know, but we needed something in the house because I think we're down to 3 forks at this point from like 18. I have no idea what goes on with these things. Like, do you know, besides the garbage, where they go? You know, I don't know if they're in my nephew's room, if Mama's hoarding them. I just don't know. So that's that. Then I got some skincare. Okay, I got some masks. So this is Taste Beauty Cool as a Cucumber Renewing Cucumber Mask. And that is with aloe. And it's just 1 sheet face mask for $1.25, which is a really good price. When you go to CVS for a face mask, you're talking like $3 to $5 depending on the brand. So I was really happy with this. I also got Perfect Radiance Brightening Face Mask with niacinamide and vitamin C. And this one brightens and revitalizes. And I can't wait to use this. I'm so excited. And then I also got from Real Coconut. This was Spa Essentials, by the way. From Real Coconut, the Essence Mask. And this has moisture and nutrition. It's Farm Stay. And it's an essence mask, so it's a sheet mask. Again, you leave these on about 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. And your skin really does look and feel so much better after you use them. Then I have gotten Sure Scents. And we have an aerosol. And that's what that looks like. And it smells so good. It is fresh linen, which is probably one of my favorite scents. Like, I love the scent of laundry after it's done. So I got this, and I just love the smell of it. I think it's really nice. I'm running out of room. Then I have gotten, I got another face mask. A Bunch Bliss is by Global Beauty Care. 15-minute facial therapy. And these have 3 clay masks inside of them. The purple one is with lemon balm, and it's for calming. The raspberry souffle is this one, and it has raspberry seed oil, and that's for moisturizing. And the peach one right here is grapefruit mimosa. Oh, I love a good mimosa. Can't have that anymore either. With pink grapefruit, and that one is for brightening. So you would use these on different days, obviously. You're not going to do one after the other. But this was only $1.25, and there's just the perfect amount in here. I've used these before, and I really do like them, so I know that. Then I had gotten a new kitchen scissor. Again, where did mine go? I have no clue. I don't know what happens to these things, kitchen things and stuff like that. Like, I don't know where it goes, but these are really good. This is the Cooking Concept Kitchen Shears, and it's 7.5 inches, stainless steel blade, and it's dishwasher safe. It's heavy weight, and I just need a good scissor in my house, not to cut hair with, but to open packages, and my sissy has ice pops here, and she'll use this giant butcher knife, like this big, to cut off the top of her ice pops, and I always tell her to use the scissor. Well, now we have the scissor. Now, for me, I got Dippity Doo. Now, that's a way, way back thing that I remember from beauty school. Extra strong hold hair gel. It's a moisturizing formula. And on the bottom, it says that it's 10 out of 10. And I'll let you know what I think of this. It says, every style imaginable every day. That's the promise of Dippity Doo. So we'll see how it works. We'll see if it's really a strong hold, because I had gotten my nephew from a value store the Gorilla one. It's like this big, and it's yellow, and it holds everything down. Like, it's like cement. You're not moving that. Then I got from Power Stick for her, Beauty and Skincare aluminum free peony coconut deodorant, 2.5 ounces. I use a Secret Clinical on me every day, or just Secret in general, or Degree Dove. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not loyal to any one brand that way. If it smells good and keeps me dry, I'm happy. But this is for my purse. I always keep a deodorant in my purse, especially, you know, being a certain age, you sweat a little bit, and nobody wants to be smelling you, so this stays in my purse, and if someone needs it, or if I need it, it's perfect. We're getting there. We're getting to the bottom. Oh, another thing of spoons. I thought I bought more spoons and forks. I got some Bombardiere adobo. This one has with pimenta with pepper. So this is the adobo. And my nephew is a phenomenal cook. I love the way he cooks. And he uses a lot of spices. And I've gotten used to that now. And now I want those spices. So I picked up the little thing. This was only $1.25. And then I also got by Pacifica. Now, Pacifica is a makeup brand. And I used to have a dual blush that they had, and I loved it. I love the brand. And this is the 100% vegan and cruelty-free Island Vanilla Hair and Body Mist. It's 59 mLs or 2 fluid ounces. I did not smell this in the store, but I know I like vanilla. It's got a nice mist on it. It's pretty. It's a light scent. I smell the vanilla. For some reason, I thought it was going to be vanilla and coconut. I think something else, I got confused with that. But it smells really good, and I like this. I like a nice light vanilla scent. So I got that. Then I bought myself a thing of nail polish. It's a metallic, and this is by Color Vibe. It's 0.34 ounces or 10 ml, and it's got a foil finish to it. So you can see, you know, the color. I think it's so pretty. It's got that mauve type look to it. Just one video. I want to get through one video without having lipstick on my teeth. Okay, but that's really pretty. Oh, this is what it looks like. The foil finish is what it says on top. And that just drew me right in. You know, I'm a girl who loves bling and all that stuff. And then the last thing I got, which was the other thing for $1.50, was, and they're much smaller than they used to be, or is, the creamy dairy flavor of Temptations. It's crunchy outside, soft inside. It's a treat for the cats. It's 1 ounce and under 2 calories per treat, because we don't want our babies, you know, unhealthy. You know, and we have Luna here, so she loves Temptations. She doesn't bother you for like house food. Like if you're eating, she doesn't bother you unless it's cheese, then she's a little pesty. But other than that, she's a great cat. So this is everything I got today for Dollar Tree. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a pretty big one for me. I think I spent in total $30 plus tax. So that wasn't too bad for everything that I had gotten. And I'm really happy with that. So I think I'll be shopping in my Dollar Tree more often. and see how this stuff works out and let you know what was a hit. If there's any misses, I don't foresee that there should be. And in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.